Welcome to our meditation practice, and thank you for being here. Understand that this is an open space filled with love and light, where you can come with the questions that are coming from your heart. And we will answer all the questions based on our journey, our understanding. Always remember that you're not limited to the definitions that we are giving you, because you have divine abilities to figure always your own way, and we learn from you. What we can share is ideas. We can tell you this worked for us. We got here through this path. But that doesn't mean that it is the only path. There are infinite paths. And you can take some part of our idea and then add what you are receiving. So keep this in mind always. We share our experiences. We share with you what worked for us. But you are never limited or conditioned to use any of this information. And when you decide to try a different path, a different way, we watch you and we learn from you. Think of this as when you talk to your friends and your friends are going through a situation and you kind of been there before. And you tell them, well, this is what I did. But you never force your friend to do the same. You understand that your friend has free will. You understand that your friend can find another way. That's what we are doing here. Now, know that because of the journey that you're going through, masters are invited to. This space is open to masters. So we contribute, but also they bring their knowledge. And their knowledge is multidimensional because they have seen how we evolved, but how others evolved too. So they will share with you a wider range of possibilities. They are your masters, but they are also our masters. But again, they're not telling you what to do. They're not telling you what path to take, what you feel, what you think, what you do. They will tell you what is probable out of all the options, because they can see this. Think of them being in the top of the mountain. So they can see from the top of the mountain what paths are easier based on the situation that you are at. So we will tell you how we did it, and they will tell you what is most probable for you. But no one and nothing is limiting you, because this is your own journey. You are the explorer. And what is beautiful is that as you go through this journey and you recognize your unique needs, your unique curiosities, your unique desires, as you connect with your own light, you open a brand new path. You create more space within creation. You turn the light on in one more room that before was dark. And that's how you contribute to the expansion of the light. Did you have any question for us? All right. So now together, let's breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. Open yourself. Take light and life in you. And exhale. Tension, anxiety, fear. Again, deep breath in. Open yourself even more to light and love. Exhale. Release the old. Release the obsolete. And feel fresh. Go back to your regular breathing. And notice your heart. Within your heart, see that space in you. Infinite space. The whole universe inside of you. You see yourself as one tiny thing within the infinity of the universe. But you are also the infinite aspect of creation carrying within you the whole universe. And everything that exists outside of you is at the same time within you. Everything that creation is, that you think it is around you, is also within you. Because you are creation. Connect with this idea, even if your mind cannot take it, cannot accept it. Even if you hear it is impossible, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense when you are in your dimension, limited by space and time, the way you are. But for all of us, this is our truth. And within each of you is all creation. So each of you is the container of creation. Each of us are containers of the same creation. All the masters are containers of that same creation. So we all are creation. The same energy. It's just that each of us reads creation in a unique way. Decode the vibration, the ranges of vibration in a unique way. Each of us give unique meanings to everything that exists. That's our free will. Your free will, our free will, everyone's free will. Connecting with all those waves and giving a meaning, creating an image out of those waves. And that becomes your reality. And then you swear by that that is the truth, that's what it is. But what it is you, with your free will, defining those waves, reading those waves, giving meaning to those waves. But in all of us, the waves are the same. Now, why we give meaning, different meanings? Imagine that you have a book that has 100 chapters, and each chapter is written in a different language. So it's one story, but in each chapter they're using a different language to write the story. If you know only one language, you will be able to connect with only one chapter. And you will understand the story through that chapter. And you will figure the rest of the book because you were not able to read it because you don't know that language. Now, someone else knows 5 languages. So that person will be able to read 5 chapters. They will have more information about that book. Perhaps they will be able to create a little bit more accurate story because they were able to read 5 chapters out of the 100. Then someone comes and knows 50 languages. they can read 50 chapters. They will know better, more. They'll have a better understanding of the story of the book. They can tell the story in a more accurate way because they kind of know half of the book. And then there is someone that knows 99 languages. So they know they were able to read 99 chapters. They're very close to know the accurate story on that book. That's pretty much what's happening with all of us. The more we learn, the more we evolve, the more waves we can decode and make them part of our reality. But you can see that the book has the whole story. Everything is in that book. It's just that you're not able to read every chapter. So that's why you have questions and you know something. So because of what you know, you're trying to figure out the rest. And when you're figuring out the rest, you get some things right, but others not that right. That is the journey of evolving as a being. The more you learn, the more chapters you can read, the more you understand the story, and the story is that one spark that makes everything possible. So, in a way, we are all readers of that book. The same book, same creation. Now, notice that also when you read a book, we all create the story in our minds in different ways. Some will connect more with images, colors. Some will be able to feel more. Some will be able to maybe connect with sound and tastes and smells. As we read, we create in our minds the picture of what we are reading, right? That is the meaning that you give to the story that you're reading. That is the meaning that you give to creation as you read creation, as you read the waves. So, what you could do is to learn as many languages as you can. That means evolve time life after time life. Evolve through all your lives as a soul. Connect with experiences. But once you are in one lifetime, also look around and see how others are perceiving, how others are doing. Learn their languages. Learn from each other. Because creation is made out of all the ways that all of you have to decode creation. If you want to know more about creation, Yes, consider who you are and how you're reading your life, but also look at your friend and look at the person that you do not get along with, that you do not agree with, and notice how they're living, how they are reading creation. Because that's also creation. We are co-creating creation. It's not that you have to take their way, but you become wiser if you understand them and if you understand how they read creation. You'll know more. You'll have more information for you to decide. You'll have more ingredients for you to prepare your meal. Observe. There are infinite ways of looking at one thing, at one experience, at one problem, at one idea. Recognize what is yours, but also be curious about how others are seeing it. You don't have to take it in, you just have to learn. Oh, this is how they're doing it. Lovely. Perfect. Now I know. And you know what? I know more now. I know more means I'm connecting with a larger space in creation now. I'm taking over more space that is in me. So I am learning more about myself. Because I am in you and all of you are in me. So when I love you, when I understand you, I understand and I'm loving more of me. And that's the truth for all of us. That's our truth. We are sharing these words that Laura is translating, but we are also connecting with you energetically. So if the words for now do not make sense, know that there is a vibration entering you that will help you decode these words, and it will work through you, in you and through you. We love you. We are in you. You are in each of us. That's why we learned to never judge. That's why we love you unconditionally. Because you are an aspect of ourselves. That's why we love you unconditionally. And that's why when you learn to love yourself unconditionally, you learn to love others unconditionally. And when you love others unconditionally, you are learning to love yourself unconditionally. May peace and harmony be with you. And when it's hard to find peace and harmony, find us within you. And you'll connect with our level of peace, harmony, and unconditional love. Take a deep breath. Exhale. And when you feel ready, open your eyes.